bird just flew by with something huge in its mouth. Hi, Lyme warriors. I am here today to talk about mindfulness and why it was such an important part of my journey, my healing journey from Lyme disease and multiple co-infections. So what is mindfulness? I would say awareness would be the word that best sums it up. It's being present, fully present in the moment, being aware that you are making an effort to be fully present in that moment. And if your thoughts wander, gently bringing them back and not judging you for having wandering thoughts. The thought is that mindfulness can really help with stress reduction. So I read a book a while back called Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers. And basically the take home that I got from it was a zebra, an animal in the wild, comes in contact with danger, something that's trying to eat it, and stress goes through the roof, so the body responds accordingly and, shuns blood to the areas that are most important for getting away instead of worrying about things that aren't important immediately in that moment. So the minute the zebra is safe and there's no longer a threat, he goes back to grazing and drinking water, and everything in the system goes back to normal. And so he's able to rest and digest, which is the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the state that you want to be in for healing. And the zebra is able to get back into that state, no problem, and fluctuate and only get into the stress state when there's danger. The thing with humans, how we're different, is that we might have stress in that moment, such as maybe we almost get in a car accident and we're really scared and we're really pissed off at the other person. Then we get to work, we sit down at our desk, or we're working from home, wherever we're working, and we start thinking about that incident again and again. And, oh, that person cut me off. Oh my gosh, I could have died. Oh my God, I could have got hurt. Oh, that stupid whatever. I can't believe they did that. And your body can't determine your thoughts from actual reality. So when you're thinking about the situation, your body thinks it's in that situation again. So that would be like the zebra being in that stressed out mode again, about to be attacked. And your body's in that state all the time. And so when you're in stress mode all the time, you can't rest and digest and relax and heal. And in order for your immune system to function optimally, you really need to have the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system balanced. So that's where mindfulness really helped me, is that when you're in the present moment, you don't have, anxiety about the future and what might happen and, things that are out of your control, because you realize you're never in control anyway. So yeah, being in that state, where you're just fully here. The birds chirping, the wind, the breeze. I'm barefoot and my feet are getting cold. It's starting to cool off a little. It was nice and sunny today. And so yeah, when you're in the present moment, you make it a point to be present, be really aware, just gently try to bring your thoughts back to what is actually going on, what you're actually doing. Then you don't have that anxiety, you're not stressing about things that happened in the past, you're not anxious about things that may or may not happen in the future, and you can get into that flow state where you just kind of go along with the universe, and not go along like you can't manifest what you want and have affirmations and have goals, but you just kind of get in that flow where you just do what feels good in the moment, and you're better able to use your intuition, your judgment, if you are fully present while you're responding to your environment, instead of having your mind be somewhere completely different, not being present in what you're doing. So that's when you can sometimes have the best creative ideas, and epiphanies, or what have you, is when you're in the present moment. And so, sometimes we can't be there all the time. Sometimes we have things that we're all human. We all have thoughts, and sometimes you do have to think about goals or reminisce about your past, and that can be healing in many ways. But just being aware of trying to be present, even if it's just for a couple minutes a day, just trying to be fully in the present moment. For me, with my personal journey of healing, I use mindfulness a lot in combination with nature, in combination with movement, and in combination with eating. So I really like to go out in nature and just like look at the life around me and like touch trees and look at them and smell things and just try to be really engulfed in my surroundings and using my senses. Um, or movement, which, sometimes that was a hike, so the movement was incorporated, but just trying to be, maybe it was lifting weights or doing yoga or something, but just being fully in my body in that moment and what I was doing. And then eating. Eating's a fun one. You just look at your food and you taste your food and you chew it more slowly and you really think about the flavors and you think about the farmer that had to grow that for you and the cook who put it together for you, and you just give gratitude for it, and you're just really aware, again, using all of your senses, your sight and your smell and your taste, and just fully savoring it, being in the moment. And you don't have to eat your whole meal like that. It might take you hours. You could just do it for the first 2 bites or something, but just a way to really be present in what you're doing and really appreciate life and appreciate the little things, especially at this time when there's so much going on and so much uncertainty. Just being fully present in the moment can really help your mind state as well as boost your immune system. So those are just my thoughts of the day. Thank you. We'll talk soon.